Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Junaid Ilyas and I am a student of Career Institute, and today we have an opportunity to conduct a practice test of speaking with our respected teacher Mr. Sakib. So we will start with our teacher with the part 1 and with the common questions. Welcome sir. How popular are bicycles in your hometown?
I belong to Shekhupura. That is a very famous city. And talking about the popularity of bicycles, honestly speaking, bicycles are no more popular nowadays. The reason is that people are actually in a hurry because they have to reach offices in time, and so they are mostly using motorbikes or other modes of transportation like cars and wagons and other type of quick modes of transportation.
Well, how often do you ride a bicycle?
Right now, nowadays, as I have to reach office within short span of time, within short margin of time, so I don't use bicycle nowadays. But I used to ride bicycle in my college days. I do remember that since last 6 years, hopefully I didn't have ride bicycle.
Okay, so do you think that bicycles are suitable for all ages?
Definitely, bicycles are appropriate for all ages, and the reason is that it helps a lot in order to maintain your physical fitness, as well as it's a good source of exercise. So, if you use bicycle regularly, you save yourself from many diseases, and it helps a lot in order to uh, fulfill your daily quota of exercise.
Okay, so what are the advantages of a bicycle compared to a car?
Well, there are so many benefits. Right now, as we are living in the modern era, there is a lot of emission of carbon that is actually polluting the atmosphere and environment. So, if we use bicycle, first of all, it reduces the chances of air pollution because it's environmental friendly, it's eco-friendly, and you don't have to be panic or concerned about the environmental concerns. And apart from that, you also keep yourself physically fit, and the third benefit is that it is much cheaper and inexpensive as compared to a car.
Okay, this is the end of part 1. Now we are moving to part 2. This is a cue card, and you have 1 to 2 minutes. You have to construct your ideas and speak about it.
Okay, thank you. Show me, please. I have to talk about a person who has done a lot of work to help people, and my hints are who this person is or was, where this person lives, and what he or she has done to help people, and explain how you know about this person. Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. So I have to talk about a person who has done a lot in order to help out people. I would like to talk about Mr. Abdustar Edi. He's a famous philanthropist. As he is no more alive, but his services are innumerable and memorable that cannot be easily removed from our minds and hearts. Basically, he was a philanthropist and he has rendered invaluable services for the sake of our countrymen. He used to live in Karachi, and he started his career with an ambulance driver, and he has multifarious tasks related to humanity, as he has opened different orphanage houses, and he has also world's largest voluntary ambulance service. And apart from that, whenever there is an unseen or untoward situation, or there is some calamity, he used to help out the people there, not only in his own country, but his services were actually available for the people outside the country. And I love this person, and I read about his history from online or through internet, and I was really very inspired that he has donated all of his life in order to serve humanity, and his family has also a giant share in order to serve people. So I would like to say that he's a source of symbol for me, and not only symbol, but it's my heartly or cordial desire that I would like to also follow his footsteps and follow his marks. I also want to do some or initiate some services like him.
Thank you. This is the end of section 2. Now we
Welcome.
will start the part 3. This is a discussion session, and we have to discuss about the helping other people in the community.
Okay.
Okay. What are some of the ways people can help others in the community, which is the most important?
Right now, we have so many opportunities if we want to really help out the people in trouble. Like, first of all, you will see that you should try to hunt for those people who are economically distorted or who are economically, I think, poor. You should try to help them out, especially try to start or take steps or initiate your activity from your own family. Then later on, enlarge your circle and try to include those people who are living in your neighborhood. And later on, you can also expand your activity or expand your area of influence to the worldwide community. Like there are so many countries, like in Africa and other drought stricken countries where there is famine and pestilence, and due to lack of rain or overall dryness of the seasons. So you can send your aid there. And even if you see that there is some calamity or natural disaster, like as we have seen recently in Turkey, so people have contributed openly and lavishly and open-heartedly. So you should try to do such generous tasks in order to help out humanity.
Well, so why do you think some people like to help other people?
I think it's instinct. It's our basic human, I think, urge, or it's spontaneous. I would like to say passion or feeling that you are forcibly or you are self-drivenly forced to do or such things because it delights your soul and it's a source of pleasure and satisfaction for your soul. So I think uh, the way or the feelings to serve humanity are inscribed or that have been inculcated in us by nature and by God. So I think it's the prime responsibility for ourselves that we should try our level best and we should try at most to help out the people wherever we find them in whatever manner we can do this.
Okay, so some people say that people help others in the community more now than they did in the past. Do you agree or disagree?
I definitely agree with this stance because the reason is that nowadays there are so many platforms which are producing and which are creating mass awareness among the people. Like you can learn through social media and you can also learn through news and other channels like newspaper and print and electronic media the problems of the people. So you can have within click of a button you can easily get the news of the world, what's happening around in the world. So due to this and apart from that, due to advent of education and awareness among the people are more willing and more prone to help the people around them in their society. So I think things are taking positive steps and we are more philanthropist or humane and we are more concerned with humanitarian cause as compared to the past.
Okay, so now we have another topic, community services. We will talk about this. What types of services, such as libraries or health centers, are available to the people who live in your area? Do you think there are enough of them?
Well, talking about that, there are many community services available for the people. Like there's Duff and Damp School near my house, and apart from that, there are also hospitals and public schools, public colleges, and there are also special welfare institutes, and there are also houses for orphans and widows and shelters for homeless people. So I think these type of services are available and it's a good sign, but there is always room for more and more in this field or in this sphere. So I would not say that these are enough, and I think being the responsible citizen we should also participate in such activities and we should try to have such aims, and we should even inculcate or add such aims in our children also, that they may step forward and try to make their aims of life to, and they should, I think, integrate such aims in their mind, and we should try to realize them that the sole purpose of life is to serve humanity.
So, which groups of people generally need most support in community and why?
To my perception, I think mostly the people who need more support in our community are the widows, because after husband the life is totally changed. And apart from that, in our society there is no such institute or there is no such arrangement for the for such women and for such children. So I have also great mind to help out such type of people. and these I think are the most deserved and most destitute people of the society, and this section of society should be catered for in all respects, and we should try our level best to help them out in any means, by any means, and through every possible effort if we are able to render them render for them.
Okay, so our last question: who do you think should pay for these services that are available to the people in a community? Should it be the government or the individual people?
I think both should equally contribute in order to make this program run smoothly. The reason is that the government is paying its role on her own part, but being the responsible citizens, especially those people who are affluent and who are wealthy, they should try to increase their share, and they should, I think, make it their priority that they should try to initiate or launch such programs. As we have seen that all the mighty and tycoons, business tycoons of the world, they contribute lavishly and with open heart to the charity and health programs around the world. So I think we should also follow their footsteps and trails, and we should also try to, and we should also serve eagerly for the cause of the humanity.
This is the end of the speaking test. Thank you, Mr. Sakib, our worthy teacher, for your valuable time and giving us all the model answers.
Welcome.
And we have learned a lot from this. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.